Of the 5 scenarios, we haven't talked about all 5 of them, but you said that the heat death is seems like the most likely outcome.
Yeah.
Is of your 5, which is the least likely to happen, do you think?
I think the least likely is the Big Crunch. So this is the one I start with, where basically the Big Crunch is where the universe is currently expanding, but at some point it turns around and recollapses.
So the crunch is it
the crunch
collapsing back from whence it came?
Yeah, basically. And that's something that there was a time in the 60s when they really thought that was going to happen. And since then, we've got more data that says actually the expansion of the universe is speeding up, not slowing down. And so if it's speeding up, that makes it very unlikely it's going to stop and turn around. So that's probably the least likely.
So you include it because, like, historically, it was a pretty popular. That was thought it's either gonna keep expanding or it's gonna collapse.
Yeah. So I include it partially for historical reasons and partially because we also don't know for sure.
It's either gonna keep expanding or collapse or just rip.
Or various other things. Yeah.
What else? So we've got a big crunch. We've got the heat death. Those are sort of opposites, right?
Yeah. So Big Crunch is where the expansion reverses. Heat death is where it keeps going and goes faster and faster and faster.
The big rip all of a sudden just...
The big rip is where dark energy...
that's not quantum decay.
No.
Okay. What is the big rip?
So the big rip is where dark energy, which is what's making the universe expand faster and faster, gets more powerful somehow and starts to not just make empty space get bigger, but also kind of rips apart galaxies and then planets and then everything.
Me?
Yeah. So the big rip is a scenario where in the distant future, space itself gets ripped apart by the expansion.
Is there something what would cause? Is there a theoretical basis for
it's
that?
a different kind of dark energy. It's called phantom dark energy, but it's just a theoretical possibility that may or may not really be possible. It's inconsistent with certain ideas about how the universe works, and we don't know for sure. But that's one that people sometimes talk about, the big rip.